Hi guys, we're back for another video. We're gonna, on the next model kit I'm gonna start on, before we get into the cancer awareness group build in October 1st. But before we do that, I want to do a shop card shout out. We have GI Mechanics, that's Cliff. He does a live stream on Monday nights if you want to interested in that. And it's GI Mechanics Scale Modeling with the underscore between the GI and Mechanics on YouTube. If you have an Instagram account, it's gi_mechanics.scale.modeling on Instagram. And this shop card is going into the folder of fame with the others, and I will make a book out of one day. And some nice words on the back for me. And thanks, Cliff. I appreciate it very much. I know that you got yours. And when you catch me at Acme, hopefully if you be there this year, I will have my new shop card, very, very new one, which is that one right there. But I'm not, those are only available in person from me until after Acme. After Acme, I'll happily mail on out to whoever wants one. But between now and the Acme show, in order to get one of these cards, you have to see me in person. So that's how that's gonna work. Alright, my next build. I'm not a huge, I should say I am a huge military guy, because I love to build aircraft, especially military aircraft. I very rarely build a civilian aircraft. With the other side of the military build, the armor and the vehicle side, don't really do much. I've only done one kit in recent history, and as a kid I only remember doing 3 or 4 armor builds. So that's kind of out of my comfort zone. Not that I don't feel like I can do it, I just haven't really done it a lot. That being said, this is going to be our next build. Set it there and we'll jack this up. The M4A3 E8 EZ8 Sherman Fury from the movie Fury. Say I'm not a big armor guy, but I'll build just about anything. And I've had this kit for quite a while, and then it would just it kept moving down in the stash pile, and then finally I was looking to do something different. It's not really a slump buster. Let me get the box open here. I should have taken the box lid off ahead of time. But I've never been a heat set. Never had done a whole lot of them. Airplanes I do all the time. Sci-fi I do fairly often. Cars I go through spurts on those. I'll do like normally 3 or 4 a spurt, and then I'll go away for a while. But this last summer, being so hot, I was stuck in the basement all summer. I don't know, you have to go look at the video. It's what, 6 or 8 of them over the summertime. Some of them were quick builds. So anyway, back to this kit. It comes with two sets of tracks. I'm not sure what the difference is. I'm sure it'll tell us in the instructions. Those are the vinyl tracks, and I think they're made with they're T66 style and T84E new gluable rubber tracks. What difference that makes, I don't know. Say I'm not a big armor guy, so let's do this real quick. We'll just kind of flip through flip through the, oh, it's 1/35 scale if I forget to say that. There's our sprue maps. And the legend for drill holes, for cutting, you know, all that good stuff. Paint call-outs. I do know from the few that I start, just like normal, you start out by building the hull usually, which is what we're doing here. We're building it. And I do know normally when doing armor, which is something a little different from what I'm used to doing, whereas like we're doing a car kit, you're building and painting and building and painting and building and painting and building and painting as you go along. A lot of people, when they do their armor, will basically assemble the whole thing, or mostly the whole thing, and then paint it. I'm gonna kind of, I guess, do a hybrid of that, because I want to do, you know, paint the road wheels and that, the tires on the tank wheels. So I want to do those before they're actually attached to it. So I'm probably going to be basically painting the hull and the suspension parts, and then adding and painting the wheels and tires separately, and then putting them on. So I can paint, and then I'll be able to paint the upper half of the hull and whatnot later on, and paint the tracks and apply the tracks or whatever as we go. And it's a normal kit, you know, you're doing the suspension, put the road wheels on, then start working on the upper hull. Then you gotta putting the top of the upper hull and the tracks on. And then you start adding the hatches and details. It's a fairly detailed kit from what I'm looking at and seeing. I got a Brownings to go on top. It just comes with just the one gun as far as I can tell. Got the mantlet to go on there. It does come with a bunch of extras that would be loaded on, because the Fury tank, if you watched the movie, it had tons of stuff on it. We've got, looks like oil cans, fuel cans, tarp rolls, a bucket. It's like ammo boxes. We've got the logs on the side, because apparently the Sherman tank didn't hold up very well to the German artillery rounds, and so they strapped logs on the side of the tank to help protect themselves from the shells. So we got an assembly there. Some more details. There's a Thompson machine gun. There's for the Fury one, there's the German helmet with the gas mask to hang over the headlight. What other goodies? More gas cans. And then we have the color call out. It's kind of it's a bit of a camo pattern on the upper hull, and then it's got a little bit on the engine compartment. So it'll be an easy paint job. And then I also have a second one that doesn't have a camo paint job. The Fury one is 2nd Armored Division, 66 Tank Battalion, and early Germany, early 1945. This one is from the 25th Bankit, 14th Armored Division, 25th Tank Battalion in Germany, early 45. There's the third one from the 4th Armored Division, 37th Tank Battalion in Germany, early 1945. So you get 3 different decal options. Of course, I'm going to do the Fury one from the movie. And we'll just real quick look at these parts because I know this video is already getting a little bit long. We got our hull. Lots of parts in there. I won't take them all out because and go through them. We'll go through them as we build it. Try to make this a multi-part, more than a two or three episode video on this. I'll try to shoot more what's going on as we build it and keep those videos kind of short. We've got here's our decals. Everything is white, so it's easy to do, and then they give you some thread to do the logs for the side. So that's our Fury tank that we're the M4 Sherman EZ8 that we're going to starting on as our next build. And Draco is going slowly. I've got to get some epoxy sculpt in so before I can go any further on him, so I can start filling in the gaps and get him ready for primer and paint. Knocking everything over here. So that's where we're at, guys. And if you would like a shop card, instead of one of the old ones, you can email me at the address on my about page, or if I remember, I will stick it into the description of this video. And if I forget it on this one, it's probably on most of the other ones. I try to put it on all of them. If you want a shop card, and if you want the new shop card, you'll either have to see me at Acme, or you can say you can email me if you want a new shop card, one of the new ones, but I'm not going to send it out until after I get back from Acme. So with that, guys, I want to say good evening, good morning, good night, depending on where you're at watching this video, because I'm always up in the middle of the night, so who knows when you're going to see it, because I upload at night and it usually goes live in the morning. So we will see you on the next one. Have a good night. Bye-bye.